Cantonian, Alolan, Galarian. Oh, a human. As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in a battle, then one of these three Meowth might just... Well, you'll have to find out. I'm taking the Galarian one. Berserker's awesome. So what'll it be? Want to have a Pokemon battle with Meow? Pertinly. Oh my god, there's so many. Alright. Let's just go and get all... Oh god, what was there, like 14? Alright, alright. Oh, it's you. Hello. Welcome to Introversion, the cafe for those who like communicating, just maybe not face to face. This coffee, it tastes like it's been laced with salt, like a lot of salt. What? Our Introversion blend is known for its delicate sweetness and rich aroma. There's no way it should taste salty of all things. There it is. Nacli. How do they run? It's a block. That's the rock salt Pokemon Nacli. You there, trainer, please help. Please, can you catch that Nacli? I've got to find out why it's... Find it, gotta... Oh my god, I can't. I'm just starting. Lock in, lock in. I've got to find out why... Oh my god. I've got to find out if it's why our coffee is suddenly salty. I still screwed it up in the end. Still screwed it up in the end. It's okay. Where did it go? It was on the rooftop. How do you get to the rooftop? Okay. Now look on down. So, started another one. It's 2 Go-Goats. Did you ever notice the Pokemon designs on our utility hole covers here in Lumiose? I call them Pokemon lids. I guess. And you've just found one. This is one of the Vert District's famed Go-Goat utility holes. Okay, let's... Now, how about a little quiz? What Pokemon is depicted on utility holes found in the Rogue District? Guess the Pokemon you think you'll see there, then show me that Pokemon. Okay. Okay, cool. I can... Here we go. Up to the roof to see if this Nacli is up here. It ran off this way. Whoa, whoa, okay. Let's see if he just kept going this way. He did. There's the Nacli we're looking for. Do you want to battle it and try to catch it? Let's do this. Okay, this controller already. Already. Oh my god. It's level 40, so I guess I'm just gonna try to throw Ultra Balls. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I should try to damage it. We caught the Nacli. Please bring it back to the cafe. Dear customer, I know you reported our coffee tasting salty. To you, I present Nacli. What is presenting the Pokemon gonna do? Its body is made up of rock salt, which it leaves behind in flakes as it moves around. Of course, we will replace the drink that you... No, don't do that. After a few sips, the taste really started to grow on me. Now I'm hooked. Please do sometimes make coffee drinks with salt added, or people do sometimes make coffee drinks with salt added, don't they? You should make this salted coffee part of your regular menu. I mean, yes, fine idea. We'll consider doing just that. Okay. But I get to keep the Nacli. A nice aromatic coffee with a dash of Nacli salt. I tried to make the perfect blend, but I think it's still too salty for most people. I'll just keep it as part of our secret menu. Okay, everyone's tastes do differ. I'm relieved to have at least solved the mystery of why the drink was so salty. And we get a Nacli. Cool. And 5 modest mint, 5 rash mint, and 5 quiet mint. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Alright, what's... How do you tell the different districts? Blue Pokemon Center. I guess if I just find the Rogue Pokemon Center. And then find manhole covers here. Looking for Pokemon lids. I'll report back when I find any. A Holovator. I don't really get how Holovators work, but they've got some fancy tech that warps you up and down. I'm so shocked by how cool they are, I gotta give you something to share how I feel. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's a female Pyroar. Okay, so Pyroar. Hello. I'm ready. Show me the Pokemon you think is on those utility holes. I didn't have to do this. Didn't have to put it in my party. A female Pyroar. Da 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 da! That's the correct answer. Amazingly done. Each series of Pokemon utility holes has a theme. The Rogue District's theme is determination. Female Pyroar are just perfect to represent that. In case you're curious, the theme in the Vert District is supposed to be camaraderie. The Blue District's theme is said to be modesty, Magenta should be grace, and June... joviality? Joviality? Perhaps you should take this time to look down and notice the utility holes sometimes. Yep, okay. Okie dokie. Actually, noticed I have these. I need to track that one. Oh my gosh. Come here. There's 2 more to get right here. Just a random wild little Cubone? What do you want, buddy? Cute Cubone. You received a bottle of protein from Cubone. Congratulations! Congratulations! We're giving out free protein as part of a special promotion. Could I ask for just a moment of your time? Sure. Thank you. Cubone survey. Alrighty, let's get started with our protein street survey. Do you know what protein is? I know all about it. I see. Well, protein is a nutritious drink. Where did you find out about protein? From a friend. Noted. Where you get your information from, it's important, isn't it? Does 5,000 for a bottle of protein sound expensive to you? That's steep. I see. Everyone has their own way of valuing things. Do you know any other drinks similar to protein? I know about calcium. Gotcha. There's so many different products that it can be hard to keep track, huh? When do you want to have your Pokemon drink a bottle of protein? When I want to raise its attack. Noted. Make sure to follow the usage instructions. What do you think protein tastes like? No idea. I see. Make sure to let your Pokemon know what you think. Would you recommend protein to a friend? Yes, definitely. Got it. Whether or not you recommend something really depends on who you're talking to. Is there really a side mission where you had to do that survey like that? Do those results actually get sent off? That'd be crazy. Bet you're wondering what this cute Cubone is doing next to me. As long as I'm with Cubone, everyone stops to chat, so it gets me plenty of takers for the survey. Thank you for answering all our questions. Here's a small token of our appreciation. More protein? Bunch of items. 3 protein, 3 calcium, and 3 HP up. Not bad. Maybe my next survey will be about iron. Very nice. Good amount of items. Vitamins. Hello. Do you want to battle? Oh. Pop quiz time. How many total Pokemon centers are there in Lumiose City? 5. I'll say... I'll say 7. Oh, too bad. Correct answer is 9. Among the 9, this one, the Hibernal Pokemon Center, sells the fewest Pokeballs by far. I think we could solve that problem if we just had a certain Pokemon around to help, and I've got the perfect name for my plan. Sportacular Sales with a Fun Guy. So, a mushroom Pokemon? Allow me to explain. Don't you think our countertop looks lonely? There's so mushroom to liven it up. But a Fungus sitting there would look just like a Pokeball. Kind of Pokemon is sure to lure people in and make them want to buy Pokeballs. Please bring me a Fungus. Okay. Fungible goods. What? So where do we get Fungus? Oh, okay. I don't know where to get Fungus. I also don't know how to get into this place. It's got to be in the front, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is the letter that we got in from the guy in hyperspace. Oh, I remember you. You helped me find my ring before, didn't you? I did so appreciate your help then. And what new good deed has brought you to Academia 12 today? I've come with a letter. A letter for the director? Well, you found her. I'm the director of this school. Here you go. Is it what I think it is? So what I'm thinking is, like, that's got to have been her husband, right? Her late husband, who she was visiting in the cemetery, and the portal was in the cemetery. Where did you get this letter? No, never mind that. There's an even more urgent question that must be answered. Please, won't you come to Vert Sector 6 with me? I must visit Racine Construction at once. Racine Construction? Why? Okay. Thank you for coming. I feel so much better having you here with me for support. I probably should have done this alone, but that letter you gave me, it raised so many questions. I suppose I ought to tell you what it said. I'm so sorry. I left you behind without ever having the chance to tell you something. 14 years ago, I entrusted my precious ring to a certain man for repairs. The man's name was Tarragon, the owner of a shop called Racine Construction. Receiving a letter from my deceased husband, it's simply impossible, isn't it? I was afraid to come by myself to find out what this letter says, to find out if what this letter says is true or not. Are you Mr. Tarragon? That I am. How can I help you? Tell me, do you remember a man coming to you 14 years ago asking for your help repairing a ring? That I do. I'd gone and taken my little canary to a fancy restaurant to celebrate her birthday. We hit it right off with this guy sitting next to us. Canary took to him like a ducklet to water. When he heard what a dab hand I was at fixing things, he asked if I could help with setting a stone that come loose from his ring of his. Told me it was a special ring, one of a pair he and his wife had exchanged. That man was my husband, but I'm afraid there was an accident and he... I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. But what a stroke of luck that something pointed you here after all these long years. I'd hoped perhaps that ring... I'm sure I owe you something for your labor. There ain't no need for that, ma'am. I can't take this kind lady's money, but maybe I could take a battle with young Chase instead. How about it, kid? I'll be waiting in the garage if you're up for it. Oh, please, won't you give the gentleman a battle? I can't stand leaving this debt unpaid. Okie dokie. So you... what? I mean, let's do it. That stick in the mud Grisham's been teaching me more than just bacon. We've been battling plenty too. I'll show you some of the tricks I've picked up. I'll still win, buddy. Let's get this Pokemon battle going. Bro, just give her ring back, my dude. Alright, so now we got Swords Dance. We'll just come over here and hit you from the other side. Oh my gosh. Of course I'm paralyzed. If I stay right here, I'll just literally keep hitting you immediately. Like, I will literally keep hitting you immediately. You hit this full restore before you get that off. I know you're going for the Mega Evolution. It cannot stop you from the liquidation. Yeah, you thought. You thought. Excadrill still couldn't get past your defenses. Excadrill couldn't even get off an attack, brother. Ha! Ain't that just typical? But admit it, me and Excadrill JV know you did not give us a run for our money. We all owe you big time, kid. Growing stronger to put up a real challenge in battle's just my small way of showing my appreciation. Well, consider me paid in full, ma'am. I think it's high time this ring made its way back home. Cherished ring. A ring that was entrusted to Tarragon so that he could mend it. It seems to hold many special memories. You handed over the cherished ring. I was so distraught when I lost my husband and we never found his ring. But now our two rings are back together at last. I'll treasure them and all my memories of him. Goodness, you found both my own lost ring and my husband's ring. You truly are a wonder. Gotta admit, it's a weight off my shoulders too, having that ring back where it belongs. A message from across dimensions. 5 dream balls. Dream balls. Whoa. I thought, weren't those like from the dream world? I don't know. That's cool though. Dream balls. Okay. There's one literally right up this road here. Ooh, Charcadet. Sup, bro? A life without a true rival isn't worth living. You got that right, I guess. I knew you'd understand. That's why I need you to become my rival. Sure. I know. It's a lot to ask from a stranger, but just hear me out. Oh, we're going full, like... You and I were born on the same day. As children, we chose to raise Pokemon, the same Pokemon, Charcadet. But depending upon the items the trainer uses, this Pokemon can evolve into 2 different species. And we could not let our Charcadet remain Charcadet always. No, fated rivals such as you and I cannot walk the same path forever. So we parted ways. One of us choosing to evolve Charcadet into Armarouge, the other Ceruledge. That was that, until destiny called and our paths crossed again. On that fateful day, we decided to pit Ceruledge against Armarouge and a battle to determine once and for all which of us is the greater trainer. Wouldn't that just be the best story? I've always wanted a life like that, but I don't have a rival born on the same day as me, or even a friend. That's why I need you to become my rival, please. I've already got the auspicious armor and the malicious armor we need to evolve Charcadet. I'll give you whichever one you want, so please evolve a Charcadet and help me finally live out the faithful battle of my dreams. Okay. Bitter Blue Flames versus Blazing Crimson. Just let me know whenever you've decided which set of armor you want. So we, like, for sure have to choose. You decided, right? You've chosen a set of armor. I'll take the auspicious armor. I don't know which. I think that one's. I think that one's Armarouge. Ceruledge would have the advantage over the other one, but I'll just take the auspicious and hope that we can get both the auspicious armor. So you're going to evolve Charcadet into Armarouge. Sure. Then I'll use the malicious armor to evolve my Charcadet here into Ceruledge. Here we go, Charcadet. The day has come for you to wield the power of bitter blue flames. I don't actually have a Charcadet yet, though. Oh, cool. Just evolves it right away. Now we must fight to the finish. You with only your Armarouge, I with only my Ceruledge. Okay, I gotta go get a Charcadet. So, you hang tight there, friend. Fly here. Pick up this other one. Hello. The Squawkabilly! Up on the roofs! Always squabbling! It's maddening! Oh, there they are. Oh, it's all different colors, too. I just can't take it! Get rid of them! Squawking, squabbling, Squawkabilly. Okay, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? Let's see. Ah, there's something in here that I can use. Vroom, vroom. Oh, there's a screw over there too. Gotta remember to get that screw. Can I just catch him? Hi, fledgling. Provoke a battle. Green, blue, yellow, white. They are colors. Please tell me I can catch these. If they're just gonna be all mad, then this is gonna suck. Come on! Lame. Why can't you catch them? There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to catch those. Squawk out of here. That's so stupid. And it put me back at the bottom? Darn Squawkabilly. You got rid of him. Thanks so much. Bye. That's it. Get the move for swagger. That's so stupid. I gotta go back up there, get that screw. And the Squawkabilly are not here. Which is stupid. Like, why can't you just catch them? I don't understand. Oh, okay. That was close. Almost ran off. the roof. Grab the colorful screw. And oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. What do you want? You ever get the feeling someone's staring at you? Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah, I need your help. You will help, won't you? I had this new neighbor. She just moved here from the Paldea region. She brought her Pokemon with her, and it just keeps staring at my poor Scizor. Aww. My Scizor is not exactly the bravest of Scizor. Since they moved in, every day has been a terror. Please, can you find out why my new neighbor's Tinkatuff keeps staring at my poor Scizor? I can already tell you why. It's because Tinkatuff wants to kill your Scizor. I think you'll find that new neighbor of mine up on the rooftops. Right here? Like this rooftop? What rooftop? There we go. All the way over here, just hanging out. What's up? Yes, can I help you with something? You see, your Tinkatuff keeps on staring at this Scizor. Is it about the Scizor that lives next door? I know. I keep catching my Tinkatuff staring at it. I think Tinkatuff's just a bit afraid and is feeling on edge. Scizor does have an intimidating look. But I suppose being stared at all the time is also intimidating in its own way, isn't it? I'm so sorry you got dragged into this. Could you let my neighbor know there's no harm intended? I'm not an owl. Who are you? What do you want? Get out of here. Yeah. Is he on the roof now? Why did he go to the roof? Okay, now you're staring at them. So, why does that Tinkatuff keep staring at my Scizor? It's scared of your Scizor. What? So that Tinkatuff is scared of my Scizor and Scizor is simultaneously scared of Tinkatuff? Even if it is scared, doesn't it realize how scary it is to be constantly stared at like that? That's what she was saying. What has happened to my peaceful home life? Everything was fine until that weird Pokemon moved in next. Hey! Come to think of it, don't people say Tinkatuff likes to attack other Pokemon and steal their metal? What if it's got its eyes on my Pokemon because of Scizor's Steel type? That's exactly why. Don't worry, Scizor. I'll protect you with my life if I have to. My poor Scizor won't be able to rest easy like this. Who knows if we can trust that lady's Pokemon? Look, I'm sure she's got her own things going on, having just moved here and all, but please, can you get her to understand our feelings too? What is going on? I'm not your messenger pigeon. Plus, now you're staring at them, dude. Back again from that neighbor of mine? His Pokemon's afraid of yours. His Pokemon is afraid? That's what he told you? My sweet Tinkatuff would never attack another Pokemon just to get more metal. Well, almost never. We're the ones who just moved in here. We're the ones who are uneasy, and they're saying we're scary? Then I want proof that my neighbor Scizor isn't glaring at Tinkatuff to intimidate it. What? You're the one that's been staring at them, though. What do you mean? Oh, God. We're even closer now. So, what'd she say now? She doesn't quite trust your Scizor. Who could doubt my sweet and timid Scizor? There's not a threatening bone in its body. Look, I get that it's got to be scary moving to a new region and all, but we live here too. Well, I don't see any choice but to prove to her that my Scizor is perfectly innocent and not scary. How will you do that? We'll just have to get Scizor and Tinkatuff to know each other face to face. Though I'd feel a lot better if you were there too. Go ask my neighbor if she's game. If she is, we can both bring our Pokemon to meet. And Tinkatuff's gonna have a new hammer. That's how this interaction is gonna go. Oh my gosh. It's just back and forth. He wants Tinkatuff and Scizor to get to know each other? Alright. Tinkatuff and I have been so stressed out about this whole situation. Let's meet up and prove once and for all that my Pokemon is no threat to that Scizor. We can do that, right, Tinkatuff? Tink. Where's Tinkatuff? Okay, now that we're all here, let's introduce our Pokemon to each other. And if anything starts to look dicey, we call them back both into their Pokeballs. This way, Scizor. Scizor does seem rather scared. Over here, Tinkatuff. Your Tinkatuff seems rather bashful. Tinkatuff just bashes him. Tinkatuff doesn't show any sign of attacking. And Scizor only looks a bit scary, but it really isn't scary at all. I guess they assumed the worst of each other, didn't they? I guess. Zortough. Our Pokemon are looking friendlier already. And I hope we can be friends as well. I'm still adjusting to Lumiose. It'd be nice to have someone I can ask for help. It was nice of this trainer to go out of his way to help some strangers like this. Yeah, I'm going a lot out of my way, actually, to do all this. Oh, Tinkatuff, no, don't go ripping the metal off those chimney pipes. This'll be fine, right? We learned the move Torment. That's actually so funny. Okay. What's up? What? Yeah, I'm a Sardic Wink employee charged with the city's wild zone management. Unfortunately, we've been receiving reports of wild Pokemon acting oddly here in Wild Zone 8. I'm so sorry to have to bother you, but I'd like to request your help investigating the situation. Okay. If you would lend us a hand, please go find out what's happening in Wild Zone 8. What's happening in Wild Zone 8? What's happening? Sandygast? Let me guess. Can't catch him? I'm already gonna guess that I just can't catch these. Oh no! Nice. Easy. Caught two of them. I caught two of them. Nice. See, that's what you want. You want to catch these. You want to catch the new Pokemon. So why couldn't I catch the Squawkabilly? It's a perfect opportunity to catch all four. There you go, guys. Sandygast is just chilling here. He's a ground type like y'all. Welcome him to the group. Reliable as ever. You didn't really assess the situation, you resolved it. I'd hazard a guess that those Sandygast arrived from hyperspace Lumiosa and made themselves right at home. Sandile and the other local Pokemon must have been quite frightened of them. Have you ever read Sandygast's Pokedex entry? Grudges of the dead have possessed a mound of sand and become a Pokemon, it says. Sandygast is fond of the shovel on its head. That's terrifying. A creation born of the grudges from those who have passed away. How frightful. Well, I should be on my way if you'll excuse me. Scorching Sands. That's a good move. Yes. We got two new Pokemon. Oh, I caught three of them. They are all impish nature. Is that a thing? Cool. That was a nice little quick one. Catch some Sandygast. I like it. Now the two here on the edge of the June district. Hello. Hey there, I've got some fine leeks for strong trainers like you. By the way, have you heard of a Pokemon called Farfetch'd? It's always holding a plant stick, which it sometimes wields as a weapon. Speaking of which, there's a troubling rumor going around involving Farfetch'd and leeks. They say if you go to a certain spot at nighttime accompanied only by a single Farfetch'd that's holding a leek, you'll suddenly be ambushed. Could you go fight off whoever's behind this? Should be no sweat for a strong trainer like you. I'll even give you a good sturdy leek for the job. Okay. An item to be held by Farfetch'd or Sirfetch'd. This very long and stiff stock leek boosts the critical hit ratio of their moves. Go down to the alley in Rogue Sector 7 at night with only a leek-wielding Farfetch'd on your team and fight off anyone who tries to attack you. I want Galarian Farfetch'd for that. Okay, so I need Farfetch'd for that one. This way. Yes. Hello. Hey, you're Chase from Team MZ, right? I'd like to ask you a favor. What? Could you take my Fido for a walk? Aww. Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Fido needs to go on walks to stay healthy, but I'm a bit busy today. Hi, buddy. Hello. If you could take Fido on a walk for me, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I can do that. Let me know when you're ready for a nice walk. That sounds nice. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on, Fido. There's a route Fido and I like to go on. Climb these stairs and go down the alley on the right. The one by the yellow post box. Okay. Fido likes to take a lap around the wild zone. Alright, Fido. I'll see you later. I'll just follow Fido then. Yeah. Let's go. Can you keep up? All good. Let's go, buddy. Oh, it's the baker's Fido taking a walk with this youngster today. How nice. Enjoy your walk. This is such a good Fido. Not much else going on with this mission. Oh, a Mastiff? Whoa there, Mastiff. No need to growl. Sorry about that. My Mastiff can be a little big-headed. Don't worry about it. Just keep it under control. I wish it wasn't such a troublemaker. Anyway, your Fido's cute. I see. You were tasked to take it on a walk. Aw, they just like each other. Huh, I guess once trainers get to talking, Pokemon let their fur down a bit too. Alright, Fido, see you around. They're friends. Oh. Bum 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 bum. This is nice. Can we? Oh, we gotta go through here, I guess. Doe. Aw, how cute. I know what that Pokemon is. It's a Fido. Can I play with it? Sure, go ahead. Not mine. Yeah, I mean, it's not mine, so. Fido looks happy that it got to play a little during its walk. Time to get back to the requester. Almost there. Come on. Almost there. There we go. Looks like you had fun on your walk, Fido. Thank you. The yeast in Fido's breath ferments things around it. I use that yeast to make bread. The bread's been so popular that I haven't had time to take Fido on walks lately. But from now on, I'll make sure to make time for my Fido and my baking. Okay. After all, I can't let other people see my own cute Fido more than I do. It's fine. It's okay. You don't get anything for that? That's crazy. You don't get anything for that? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Whoa. You got all three Meowth. Cantonian, Alolan, Galarian. Oh, a human. As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in a battle, then one of these three Meowth might just... Well, you'll have to find out. I'm taking the Galarian one. Berserker's awesome. So what'll it be? Want to have a Pokemon battle with Meow? Pertinly. Roar, talk to Meow when you're ready to battle. All three are weak to fighting. Which Meowth do you prefer? Galarian for sure. I can has... Honestly, this is, like, the cringiest thing ever. I can has Pokemon battle. Purr or hiss are your responses. Oh my god. What makes Scratch Cat Pokemon so perfect? They're clawsome in battle. I don't even care about the rest of the cat puns. It's the I can has Pokemon battle. Oh my god. Yep. That was fun. They're Meowths. So. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I want the one with the beard. Impossible. It's very possible. Wow, I can't believe you beat all my Meowth. I'm at a loss for purrs. Now it's time to pick your favorite Meowth out of the three. It's like picking your starter all over again. Galarian. Yeah. Oh. Feline choice. You know a good Meowth when you see one. Oh, I thought I clicked no. Alright, time for your reward. A personal play session with your favorite Meowth. Do I get to keep this? Like, come on. I'm gonna go through all of these. I want to keep this. So dumb. The other Meowth want to play with you too, so come back for some more pollen. That was the dumbest thing. And we get payday. Okay, whatever. You get to play with one of them, Meowth. You don't get to choose one to keep. Okay. Alright, moving on. To 3. 3 to go. 3 to go. Oh no. Oh god. Alright. Alright, guy. How'd your romance novel turn out? It isn't my muse. Back again. Thank you for your help with my romance novel. It's been optioned for a film. Do you know who they've signed on as leads? Bryson and Sabrina. Bryson and Sabrina call out? Wow. For my next tale, I'm thinking a mystery novel. I'd love to have your help once again. I have an idea for the Pokemon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? Okay. First, I think we'll need an alpha-type Pokemon, an alpha Pokemon again. Second, a normal-type Pokemon. The third should be a dark-type Pokemon. The fourth should know the move Teleport. And the fifth must be a fighting-type Pokemon. Can you show me all of those? I'm counting on you. You put those 5 in your party and come show me. I can repeat this list whenever you'd like. Okay. So let's make this a good team. So we'll have Absol as the dark type, Kangaskhan as the normal type. Let's do Hawlucha as the alpha. Lucario as the fighting type. And it was an alpha, a normal. So alpha, normal, dark, fighting, and then one that knows teleport. Boom. You brought me the 5 precise Pokemon I need for my next novel. I've brought them. Seems you have the requisite number of Pokemon at least, but will they fit the bill? Let's start off strong. Which is our alpha Pokemon? Hawlucha. Hawlucha, quite the choice. Oh yes, this is sparking some ideas. Next, we need a normal type. Which of your Pokemon will fill that role? Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan, wonderful. There's nothing normal about how inspired it makes me feel. Then on to our next character. Which will be the dark-type Pokemon in this scenario? Absol. Yes, Absol. The scenes are coming into sharp focus now. Which is our 4th character, the Pokemon that knows the move Teleport? Gardevoir. Gardevoir, yes, the lines practically write themselves. And the 5th character, which is our fighting-type Pokemon in this battle of wits? Lucario. Ah, and Lucario, perfect. You managed to assemble the ideal cast of characters for me. I cannot thank you enough. Now allow me to sketch out the plot of my grand mystery novel. Let me prepare for this. Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It is owned by famed millionaire Hawlucha. It also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. The first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Kangaskhan. Then there is our millionaire's former flame, Absol, and a jewel collector named Gardevoir. The mansion's butler, Tawny, is unobtrusive, yet ever present, seeing to all the guests' needs. One evening, the guests are all called together in a very special room of the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe, so fortified that the move Rage Fist would not crack its defenses. So explains the butler Tawny. In the safe's center, lovingly displayed in pride of place, shines the grandiose jewel known only as Lucario's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, AZ. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morn and eve, to sustain their spirits. The sun has barely risen the morning after this showing when a terrible howl echoes through Halucha's mansion. The guests gather in the front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. And there the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen!" "One of my guests must have done it." Resenting the accusation, Absol demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" But the butler Tawny has a cast-iron alibi. She'd been playing cards with her employer all night. Kangaskhan and Gardevoir readily agree to a search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Kangaskhan was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So who stole the treasure known as Lucario's Tear? Gardevoir. Tisk, really? Was the trick a bit too difficult for you to work out? The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone so it could steal the treasure for its master. When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, this larcenous lout quietly called the Pokemon back into its Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover their tracks. So Kangaskhan did it? Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate setup worthy of a criminal genius. It's a masterpiece. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. Yet it's all thanks to your tearless support that I've been able to craft such creative novels. You must be my greatest fan, willing to go so far and above and beyond to support my writing career. To show my gratitude, I'd be happy to remix any of my tales for you featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to cast as the main characters. Just come speak to me whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. So you can go back to him with whatever Pokemon and just, like, have fun. Knackley. Boom. Alright, 2 more. Let's just go to the Pokemon Center because it's right there. Hello. Oh, hello. Yes, my favorite streamer in the whole world posted this photo the other day. Just look at it. Okay. It's too good, right? Canary just chilling on a bench with her Electros looking amazing. Sure. I want to sit on the exact same bench and get my own shot with Manectric. So I could really use your help. Help me find that bench. Okay. Do I need to see the picture again? Do you want to see the bench photo again? Yeah, let me see. Do you recognize the bench? Wild Zone 7. Okay. So Wait, Wild Zone 7 was in the background. Quasartico Inc. was in the background. You could see it. So it's got to be like up here. So it's got to be up here somewhere. Okay, oh my god. Dude. I really hate this spot. I hate this spot so much. It's like the thin railing, you fall, you can't fly back up. It's so annoying. I hate this spot. Okay, come on. There we go. Pretty sure the bench is going to be up here. I don't care about... So, I need to get... Where's Quasartico? There it is. That's in the background, and Quasartico's in the background. So I think it's over there. Yup. Yup. What are you two doing over there? But I don't know... Is it? Is this the same? Why are you not fighting them, but then I'll walk over and you want to fight me? That's just stupid. So... I thought it was this here, but I guess not. It's gotta be over here somewhere then. Like up there. I need a new controller so bad. Oh my god, Andre. Just go away, dude. Here we go. It's got to be this one. What? It's got to be this one. Or up here. No, there's no benches up here. It's 100% that right there. This is the spot. This is the spot. This is the spot. Oh, I have to actually interact. Okay. I have to interact with it. That's so dumb. You have to actually interact with it. It's got 2 planners. Yep, Quizartico. This is it. There you go. Don't I look just like Canary sitting here on the same bench she sat on? Can you take the picture? Yeah, sure. Yep. I'm fine. I think I'll be okay. Right here. Yep. There you go. So glad I didn't have to actually take that on my own. There you go. Are we done here? Be the mysterious manager of hers. Apparently he's really involved in her work. Guess we have him to thank for having canary bread and everything. They're not bad, but I'd really rather have canary keychains or, ooh, an acrylic standee. Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd love to recreate a bunch more Canary's pics while I'm in Lumiose. Thanks for your help. Maybe have a seat on that bench and take a load off. No thanks. And last one over here. Last one for now, at least. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what? Okay. What? How are you supposed? Wait, what? How are you supposed to get that? Oh. This is gonna be weird. That was dumb. Oh, Alpha Slowpoke. Yeah, you have fun with that. Alpha Carvana. Yeah, you have fun with that. What? I can't. Oh. That's so stupid. Yep. Y'all have fun with that. Yep. Uh-huh. Y'all have fun. I'm running past it. Stay away from me! Ah, here you are. What are you doing? Sorry, I know this seems a bit rude, but I hope you can forgive me for not turning to speak to you. I threw out my back. I think I may have slipped a disc or something. It hurts too bad to move, even trying to shout hurts, so I haven't been able to call for help. The last time this happened, I was able to fix my back thanks to a certain Pokemon move. Brick Break. I think it was called Octolock. I hate to ask, but do you think you could hit me with a good Octolock? It's a move that the Pokemon Grapploct can know. So you're going to have to wait here until I go catch a Grapploct. You're my only hope. Help me, Grapploct. Help me, Octolock. You're my only hope. Okay. So we just have to find that. Cool. Zubats. Was that Munna, maybe? I don't know what that one is. This one is the new... Toxel? Nice. Another unidentified Megastone. Water, so what's that? Quillfish? Interesting. I love seeing Quillfish love. Another flying type. Ghost type. Yamask. Fire type. Torchic? Sweet. So we got some zones to look into. Hell yeah. Alright. Do we need donuts? How do you tell if we need donuts? Are they in? Oh, there is a donut pouch. So we have 2 2-stars and 4 1-stars. We can do some donuts. We can do some searching and find a Grapploct later. I need to keep an eye out for... Nice, you can reach that. I need to keep a lookout for... Grapploct, Farfetch'd. I think that's it right now. Let's see. Charcadet. Yeah, and Fungus. Cool. So we'll keep an eye out for those while we search.